Welcome back to Learn English with Podcast, the show where real topics help you learn real English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Emma. And today we have a topic that honestly makes a lot of people nervous.
That's right. Today's big question is, will artificial intelligence steal our jobs?
But before we get into the discussion, here's your question for today. Listen carefully.
What percentage of work tasks could AI automate by the mid-2030s? Is it A, 10%, B, 30%, or C, 60%? Keep your answer in mind. We'll reveal it at the end.
Okay, Adam, before we dive in, let's teach our listeners some key vocabulary for today.
Great idea. Let's go through 6 important words.
Word number 1, automate. automate. This is a verb. It means to use machines or technology to do a task that humans used to do. Example sentence. Many banks have automated their customer service systems.
Word number 2, workforce. This is a noun. The workforce means all the people who work in a country, company, or industry. Example, the global workforce is facing rapid changes because of AI.
Word number 3, displacement. This noun describes what happens when someone loses their job because a machine or technology takes their place. Example, job displacement is becoming a major concern in many industries.
Word number 4, adapt. A verb. To adapt means to change your skills or behavior to deal with a new situation. Example, successful workers are those who adapt quickly to new tools and technologies.
Word number 5, augment. This verb means to make something more powerful or effective by adding to it. Example, AI can augment human creativity rather than simply replace it.
And word number 6, inevitable. An adjective. Something inevitable is certain to happen. You cannot stop it. Example, many economists believe that some level of automation is inevitable.
Fantastic. So remember those 6 words: automate, workforce, displacement, adapt, augment, and inevitable. You'll hear them throughout today's episode.
All right, Emma, let's get into it. Will AI actually steal our jobs?
Well, Adam, I think the honest answer is, it depends. AI is already doing things that used to require humans. Writing emails, answering customer questions, processing data, even creating artwork.
That's true. And the numbers are actually quite striking. A well-known report by McKinsey Global Institute suggested that around 30% of work tasks globally could be automated by the mid-2030s.
Now, listeners, notice Adam said tasks, not jobs. That's a really important difference. It doesn't mean 30% of people lose their jobs entirely. It means parts of many jobs could be handled by AI.
Exactly, and history actually teaches us something useful here. Emma, do you want to talk about the Industrial Revolution?
Yes. So back in the 1800s, when machines and factories started appearing, people were terrified. They thought machines would make human workers completely useless. But what actually happened was fascinating.
New jobs were created, jobs nobody had ever imagined before. Factory managers, mechanical engineers, railway workers, electricians, none of these roles existed before industrialization.
And many economists and researchers believe the same pattern will repeat with AI. Some jobs will disappear, but new ones will emerge.
So which jobs are most at risk right now?
Jobs that involve repetitive, predictable tasks are the most vulnerable. Think about data entry, basic accounting, telemarketing, assembly line work. These roles follow clear patterns, and AI is incredibly good at patterns.
But on the other hand, jobs that require emotional intelligence, creativity, and complex human judgment are much harder to automate. A therapist who listens with real empathy, a teacher who inspires a struggling student, a nurse who comforts a frightened patient.
These roles involve deeply human qualities, and right now, AI simply cannot replicate them.
But here is where it gets really interesting. AI is also creating brand new jobs that never existed before. Emma, what are some examples?
Great question, Adam. Think about prompt engineers, people who specialize in giving clear, effective instructions to AI systems. 2 years ago, that job title didn't exist. Today, companies are paying excellent salaries for it.
There are also AI trainers, data analysts, AI ethics consultants, and machine learning specialists. The job market is changing, but it's not disappearing.
And this brings us back to one of our vocabulary words: augment. The most optimistic view among researchers is that AI won't replace humans. It will augment them, make them more powerful.
A doctor using AI can analyze medical scans faster and more accurately. A designer using AI tools can produce more creative work in less time. A writer using AI can research topics more efficiently.
So the real question for our listeners is not, will AI take my job? The real question is, will I learn how to work alongside AI?
Let's make this practical. Imagine you are a graphic designer. AI image tools can now generate beautiful visuals in just seconds. Should you be worried?
Well, if your only skill is producing basic visuals, then yes, there is real risk. But if you develop skills in creative direction, brand storytelling, and client communication, things AI genuinely cannot do, then AI becomes your assistant, not your replacement.
This reminds me of a great English expression: adapt or become obsolete. Listeners, let's break that down. Obsolete means something is no longer useful or needed. Like an old fax machine, it's obsolete.
So adapt or become obsolete is both a warning and an invitation. It tells us, keep learning, keep growing, keep changing with the times.
And here's another great phrase to add to your vocabulary today: upskill yourself. To upskill means to learn new skills, especially to keep up with changes in your industry.
The workers who will succeed in the AI age are not necessarily the most experienced or the most technically brilliant. They are the ones who stay curious, flexible, and willing to learn.
Well said, Emma. I think that's really the heart of it.
Okay, listeners, do you remember the question from the beginning of the episode?
What percentage of work tasks could AI automate by the mid-2030s? Was it A, 10%, B, 30%, or C, 60%?
The answer is B, around 30%. But remember, this refers to tasks within jobs, not entire jobs disappearing. And history shows us that for every role that fades away, new ones are born.
Here is your takeaway for today. AI is not your enemy, but ignoring it probably is. The people who embrace AI as a tool, rather than fear it as a threat, will have a real advantage in tomorrow's world.
Let's do a quick vocabulary review before we go. Today's 6 words were automate, workforce, displacement, adapt, augment, and inevitable.
Try to use one of these words in a sentence today and write it in the comments below.
And speaking of comments, we want to hear from you. Do you think AI will take your job? Or will you use AI to become even better at what you do?
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today on Learn English with Podcast. If this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend who is learning English.
See you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Bye for now.